My name is Dan Callahan. I'm with the law firm of Callahan and Blaine in Santa Ana, California, and I'm a specialist in personal injury cases. What happens if you're involved in an accident? Well, it depends if there's injuries involved or not. So let's go over the situation where there's no injuries. Best thing to do is first, move your vehicle to the side of the road. Watch out for oncoming traffic, obviously. Call the police so you can obtain a police report that'll later prove that you were not at fault. Exchange information with the other driver. Take a photo of his or her driver's license and insurance card. And it wouldn't hurt if you had a video and you asked the other individual if they were injured. And if they say, no, I'm fine, that would come in handy later on if they claim injury. Try to get a list of the witnesses that are nearby. They stopped, get their addresses or phone numbers. And if you do feel pain, seek medical attention, because often the pain the next day may be more severe. If an ambulance is available, take it. If not, drive yourself to a hospital or a clinic to be looked at. You should also report the accident to your insurance company. That's important in the event that the other party does not have insurance or has inadequate insurance. Let's say there's an accident where there is serious injury involved. The most important thing is your health. Seek medical assistance. And also have someone take photos of your injury. Picture this. If you have an injury, it looks very severe the first few days. There may be stitches, there could be even broken bones. The good news is that in a year and a half or so, by the time you go to trial, hopefully things have healed and do not look as severe anymore. So the pictures that you take at the beginning during all stages of treatment will be very helpful when you show them to a jury to prove the severity of your injury. It's important that you and someone you're with create a log of all the treatments, surgeries, doctor visits, medications that you undergo, because these are contemporaneous records that are admissible at trial or in your deposition. You should also log in all your feelings, the feelings of depression or pain, the important events that you may have missed, birthday parties, weddings, graduations, because you'll have this record and you can show it to a jury or you can use it towards settlement. These notes are contemporaneous and will help you. The next thing, you also want to have someone go to the accident site and take pictures of the site from all angles. You want to take pictures of the automobiles involved, and with all that, you want to then hire an attorney. Often, you have to file a lawsuit within 1 year in most states. And against a governmental entity, you have a shorter period of time. But you do have time to spend to get the best attorney for the job. You want to have somebody who specializes in plaintiff personal injury cases. It's tempting to go ahead and hire your friend, your relative, your neighbor, but they're often inexperienced in the area. You need someone who's experienced in personal injury cases. So what you do, you check online sources. By example, there's Best Lawyers of America, Super Lawyers, Martindale-Hubbell. They have something called Preeminent Lawyers, and all three of these online sources will give you who is the best in your area, in your specialty. Typically, they only list the top 2%. Once you're happy with the lawyer that you've selected, and I suggest you interview 3, and also ask them what their plan is. Once you're happy with the attorney you have selected, you have to negotiate the retainer agreement. On a personal injury case, it is going to be a contingency. Usually the fee is 33 1/3 to 40%, but the money is only paid out of the recovery. You should have no liability for anything unless there's an award, and that goes for costs as well. If the attorney spends money out of pocket with experts or whatnot but does not prevail, that burden should not be on you. How do you know if that's the case? Read the retainer agreement and ask questions. Make sure you make a list of questions you want the attorney to answer, so when you do meet with him or her, you can go through those questions, log in their responses, use that when you compare their responses to the other individual's responses so you can make an educated, informed decision. Next, the attorney who you do hire should have knowledge of insurance. Insurance is what's going to pay the settlement. Usually, there's a company or an individual will have auto insurance or general liability insurance. Well, that is what's going to pay your claim. You should also notify your own insurance company of the accident because sometimes the defendant's insurance is inadequate. The defendant may be uninsured or underinsured. So if you notify your insurance company, you have coverages to protect you against that eventuality. Thank you. I hope what I've had to say has been helpful for you. And if it has been, if you liked it, well, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the like button.